it is time to give Regill, Sosiel, and Nenio their second mythic rank and 8th class level. Let's start with the mythic ranks because I think that'll be easiest. Regill, I don't know what I'm going to do. He's designed to, stand in front and hit things. So, things that improve his durability, i.e. armor class or damage reduction, or his attack rolls, or his armor class, or his damage, things like that. Those would all be good. I don't know what I'm going to take with him. Nenio, I've already taken Enduring Spells, so if Greater Enduring Spells is available, I'm going to take that. Same with Sosiel. So, let's go. Extra Mythic ability is probably Greater Enduring Spells. There it is. It's available. I don't really need to look further than that. Let's take it. I suppose there is something, because these, I'm giving up a mythic feat by taking this. Whereas over here, I can only take mythic abilities. So there, I am losing something. Like, if there's more mythic feats that I want as opposed to mythic abilities, then it might be better to wait another level and then take Greater Enduring Spells at level 3. But I am not planning that far in advance. So let's just take Greater Enduring Spells right now. I like the prospect of having 24-hour long Death Wards on Tau Pai Pai and on Sela. Although, with that in mind, let's actually take a look at some of the mythic feats that might be available for Nenio. She took Enduring Spells, so she's probably going to take Greater Enduring Spells. Maybe I want her to be able to brew potions as well. That could be interesting. Let's take a look at Mythic Powers, though. Expanded Mythic Power. Extra Mythic Ability. Alright. What else might I want? Abundant Casting? Yeah, I'm going to want that. And I'm going to want Improved Abundant Casting. Right? Probably. Those seem reasonable. Where's Improved? Oh, Improved Abundant Casting would not be available yet. So, yeah, okay. Let's just... That's enough. I know I'm going to want Greater Enduring Spells at some point in time. I'm probably going to want Abundant Casting and Improved Abundant Casting. And maybe there's a greater one as well. Because Abundant Casting was levels 1 to 3, so I'm guessing Improved is 4 to 6. And then there's probably something for 7 to 9 as well. So let's just go ahead and take Greater Enduring Spells right now. Unfortunately, she still doesn't really have a spot in our roster at this point in time. At least I don't think she will. Alright, Regill. I don't know what I'm doing with you. Power Attack Mythic. That would let him do more damage. And it doesn't cost him anything on his attack rolls. It basically every single attack that hits will do 1 more damage than as if I don't have this mythic feat. Ooh, mythic 2 up and fighting. Oh, this improves his attack rolls by 2. I like the concept of being able to hit things more frequently. And Mythic Weapon Specialization is probably better than Mythic Power Attack, because it will scale up with Mythic rank. Alright, so I'm going to take Mythic 2-Weapon Fighting, because if I remember correctly, there weren't really many things that allowed you to improve your attack rolls by more than 1. So, unless you get greater weapon focus, which, since he's not taking any more, I don't know if his Hell Knight levels will count as fighter levels. I think greater weapon focus has a prerequisite of 8 fighter levels. So, I don't know if he'll ever get greater weapon focus. Ooh. Well, we tested this with an amulet that kind of said the same thing, and it didn't affect his damage. So, I don't know exactly how his damage is being calculated at this point in time. Let's just take Mythic 2-Weapon Fighting. And call it a day. Alright. Next up, we get to level up Sosiel. Now, when I originally thought about leveling up 8th level, back when I did the people who we were with, I'm just trying to get more balance throughout the party. And with Daran, I ended up I decided to specialize Daran in Knowledge Arcana because we need somebody. Because I'm not taking Nenio with us, really. That's not Nenio, that's Ember. I'm not taking Nenio with us. At least not yet. So I need somebody who can do Knowledge Arcana. I decided with Sosiel just to take the skills he was already focusing on. Persuasion, Lore Religion, and Perception. However, I kind of want the flexibility to just be able to swap out Daran and Sosiel. So I need Sosiel to get Knowledge Arcana. And I can sort of give up Lore Religion, I think. At least for a little bit. I'm planning to get Scribe Scrolls at 9th level. So he'll need some Lore Religion in order to scribe his Divine Scrolls. But other than that, Tao Pai Pai is always going to be with us, because I can't really leave him behind. And he already has a better Lore Religion than Sosiel. So I won't need Sosiel in the field to be performing Lore Religion checks, or at camp to do the protective charms and things like that. He will really only need Lore Religion for scribing scrolls. So I'm going to start pumping Knowledge Arcana as much as I can, kind of like with Sela. I'm trying to pump Trickery. It's going to take a little while. But if we miss some checks, some Knowledge Arcana checks in the field, so be it. Okay, let's stick with Cleric. He gets his Domain power, which is Holy Lance, I think. Pump Wisdom, that's a good thing. And let's go ahead and put all 3 into Arcana. So we need next level, probably all 3 is going to go into Arcana again. And maybe even the level after that. And then trying to get Persuasion and Perception back up after that. I mean, we're going to be behind. We're not going to be max ranks in Arcana, max ranks in Perception, and max ranks in Persuasion. We're not going to be able to do that because we have these 7 ranks in Religion that are there. So we'll see. But for now, everything's going into Arcana just to try to make it more viable. And, well, that was a pretty easy level up. He gets his Holy Lance. Alright, next up is Nenio. Nenio finally qualifies for At least she should qualify for Loremaster. So I'm guessing that's going to be up here now. Yeah. So here's Loremaster. Let's take a look at it. So Loremaster has 10 levels total, and we get a secret at level 1, which is a cleric spell. Wizard, we could pick up a feat. We could pick up a combat feat. That seems a little silly. We could pick up a druid. Ooh, we could pick up bark skin. Maybe. I don't know what the level restriction on it would be. So we would get that. We would also get, well, we have to select our wizard spellbook for Loremaster. But basically what Loremaster is they get these secrets every other level. And then at every even level, we get bonuses on lore and knowledge. And looks like that's it. And then at level 6, we get greater lore. This seems to have absolutely no purpose in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous by Owlcat Games. That is determining magic items is basically a non-issue in this game. As long as you have somebody has a rank in Knowledge Arcana, you can pretty much get it done. What are the class skills? Does it tell me? It's probably the same as Wizard. Alright, let's take a look at the Wizard things. Because if I start going Loremaster right now and never pick up these last 3 levels of Scrolls Savant, then I'm not going to get this for a long time. And this seems like it could be useful. So you could just find a level 1 scroll of, say, Shield or something like that, for example. And you could use your own caster level on it. So that's something. Alright, what does she already have? She gets a bonus on use magic device checks. And she already gets to use her intelligence modifier on scrolls. So combining this and this makes scrolls pretty powerful. That's why it's called a scroll savant. If I decide to go Loremaster, I'm never going to get this, which is just wizard bonus feat, but you can get those through these instead. And same thing at level 20. And she already has her arcane bond. She already has scribe scrolls feat. So I think I'm going to take, even though I did all this work to try to get Loremaster as quickly as possible, I'm going to take 3 more levels in Scroll Savant in order to get this ability. And then we'll go 10 levels of Loremaster after that. Unless I change my mind between now and then. Alright. Oh, we also get this ability. Invisibility field. Okay. It's a swift action. Cool. So against things where invisibility is useful, this can help her get out of a bad situation. Intelligence. Ooh, skill points. She's like the one person who it's not that big of a deal of skill points. I think she has enough skill points. Well, I guess she hasn't maxed out these natures and religions yet, but she's going to keep these maxed. Eventually, she's going to be my lore nature person because I kind of have Ember she's going to be my lore nature, but she only has 2 ranks. I think Top High Pie might be better with this 1 rank at this point in time. But let's throw in those. And she is quite literally not going to need religion. Although I suppose with her bonus, she might become better at it than Top High Pie. I'd rather give her some perception. That'll work. Unless there's something that needs 5 ranks in lore religion as a prerequisite. I don't know. Like I said, if I like putting, for those I can, I like trying to invest in perception. Even though she's never going to be really great at it. That's alright. Alright. Level 4 spells. What does Shadow Conjuration do? Acid Pit. But it's acid. A lot of the things we're fighting are immune to acid. I feel like I should get, even though she's not going to be coming with us, I feel like I should get a reasonable area effect spell. Oh, wait, no, she already has Controlled Fireball. I got that from a scroll. Obsidian Flow could be a useful area control. Shout is not affected by spell resistance. I don't think she's really going to be much of a damage dealer. She's going to be more control and buffs and maybe some debuffs. That's why I'm really not taking Phantasmal Killer with her. Although, I mean, if it works, it works. The problem is you need 2 saves. It has to fail a will and a fort. I think I'm going to take Phantasmal Killer and Obsidian Flow. Alright. One more to go. Mr. Regill. Alright, so you could take your 3rd Hell Knight level, which finally gets you these things, which is a bonus on will saves. And that's all this is, right? Disciplines. Okay, I don't know what these disciplines do, but so far I'm not impressed by the Hell Knight prestige class. I would rather just take fighter feats, just so you can get fighters. So you can get all these extra bonus feats and maybe qualifying for I don't see anything here that says the Hell Knight levels count as fighter levels for the purpose of feat prerequisites. Alright. But we'll keep going Hell Knight with him. He's on that path. Let's go ahead and keep doing that path. Armor training. We already have weapon training. So we get a +1 bonus on attacks and damage from weapon training. Alright, but we're going to do Hell Knight. And hopefully one of these things is pretty cool. Strength? Right? Well, he's a dex based. I think his damage is still strength based. I could compromise and boost my will save instead. Even if his damage is based on strength, this would increase the damage with his main hand attacks. It wouldn't do anything on his offhand attacks unless he has double slice. which he'll probably have double slice at some point in time. Most 2-weapon fighters do. Let's do Will. Will saves. That's the only reason I'm doing Wisdom here. You don't need Lore Religion. You'll never get good enough at Lore Nature, but sure, let's do that. Alright. So, Force of Will, you get a bonus against Charms. You get a bonus against Compulsions. Or you can get a bonus against Fear. I think Compulsions are the most destructive of these, because that includes Confusion. I'm pretty sure it includes Confusion. And it definitely includes the Dominate line. So, Compulsion. Although, I think lots of high-level demons might have Fear auras. Okay, let's start looking at these. Okay. I've never seen anything like that. That's definitely unique. I'm guessing the abilities are going to be based on charisma. Yes. And what's his charisma? 14? Yeah, he's never going to have good DC. So command seems mostly pointless. Oops. I like fearsomeness. That seems like a good idea. What does Onslaught do? Am I supposed to be mounted? Domains. Granted powers of that domain. Alright. If I had an idea of what I might want, then sure. But I don't want to do that much research. I'll just take fearsomeness rather than that. Again, that's a save thing. Oh, 1 hour. That's pretty good. A wolf? Really? Well, I guess he could be mounted then. No. Alright. So this could be useful. Although sometimes it can be pretty annoying when creatures start running away. But in general, this is useful. And I think at some point in time, he'll be taking Cornugon Smash, which will play into this. Say Fini. Next time, we hit the road again, although I doubt our party will be going anywhere in particular. Maybe a short trip just to confirm that something is a dead end. And then we will be doing some armies, probably. Until then, ForkOfSpite, ciao.